Welcome to Organizational Behavior. So what is OB? Well, OB is the study of individuals, teams, and the organization itself in coordinating work. It's the competency of using people management techniques and best practices to build really successful organizations. In my opinion, everything can be copied. However, when it comes to people, they represent one of the core strategic advantages that any organization can have and also create a long-term competitive advantage. By activating employees' love of the organization, creativity, and motivation, we can really create successful organizations. And it's a study of becoming a great people manager and developing these skills to deconstruct why organizations are failing internally from a people perspective and knowing how to repair them. And how is this course designed? Let's talk about that for a few minutes. So this course is taking course theory, explaining it using real-world examples, real workplace stories, and providing contemporary tools that are being used today to address these issues in the workplace. The class is built off of hyperlinks to Prezi links that will be used, and after each class these Prezi slides will be shared as PDF files. Another thing, these Prezi slides will be constantly updated through hyperlinks so that you'll always have a wealth of information being a class alumni seeing the latest material that's being presented. A YouTube channel like this will be set up to create periodic updates on new class content as theories get updated too. Because with the organizational behavior, these theories are constantly getting developed and evolving as we speak. The class is also built off of role-playing scenarios where we play the role of people managers to have difficult conversations with actual employees and other students playing these employees. They're based on personal work experience that I've had in the past, so you can learn from some of my mistakes and some of the toughest conversations I've ever had in the workplace. This class is also built on alternative perspectives, and other authors have just as much valuable information. The textbook is just one author's perspective on OB, and what I wanted to make sure in this class is that you also have some of the leading perspectives in terms of OB theory that the author doesn't talk about from the textbook, so that you're exposed to alternative views on OB, and make sure that you also have the books that are being discussed in the office today. My philosophy is also in this class is to make you job ready. Make this class as interactive as possible, make it fun and enjoyable, and make adjustments to your learning needs as we go along. Because some semesters have students that have lots of experience, and in other cases some semesters have students with very little experience. So I can adjust the class according to the learning needs of the student body that's in the semester at any given time. The class also has group work where there's principles of this class practice OB theory within your group projects. We have individual cases that then the first one is actually just a practice one worth 10% of your mark. That way I can assess your effort, adjust your skills, and set expectations before you do the group work. Because for some of us, we haven't been in school for a really long time. So we need some of that baseline setting before we head into the class for the very first time or after 20, 30 years sometimes. And the midterm and finals is not based off of rote memory. I'm a big believer in the fact that when it comes to midterms and finals, that you don't really learn from memorizing and cramming overnight for 2 days to regurgitate and throw that all up onto a midterm or final. So the midterms and finals are actually designed on a role-playing potential situations that you'll have as a future manager, and it'll be open book designed so that you can reference some of the course material as we go along. So hopefully that gives you a really good overview of what this class is all about, and for you to understand what we're going to be covering in this class. Some of the resources that you're going to need in this class is really that we work off of the 11th edition of the textbook currently, but I remember what it was like to be a student, and for those that are interested, I can also teach off the 10th, 9th, 8th, and the 7th edition of the course textbook. Because I remember when being a student, the textbooks are expensive, and I want to make sure that you're not being disadvantaged by taking this class and not being able to afford the textbook. So don't worry about that, and we'll see you in class and online in face-to-face lessons or online very soon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.